It is Monday, and we are back for some more NBA 2K20 franchise rebuild with the Charlotte Hornets. And now, I am going to make this quite clear. I know I haven't touched Madden in God knows how long. At least 2 months. I'm getting there. Madden will come back. We will be alternating episodes eventually. It's just for right now, I really enjoy 2K more than I enjoy Madden. Plus, I have to go swap games, and I mean, that's just a lot of extra work and blah, blah, blah. And I'm not saying it's not worth it. It's just, right now, I just don't want to get back into Madden yet. I want to wait until I'm more into 2K. We're only, what is that, 12 games in? I mean, I want to get at least 20 to 30 games in before, I worry about it. So, real quick, I also want to take a look at league leaders in stats so far through 12 games. LeBron James leading the way in points per game with 25.9. Steph Curry right behind him at 24.2. Kyrie Irving at 24.2. Zach LaVine 23.4. And Devin Booker 23.4. Leading in offensive rebounds per game is Steven Adams, our Charlotte Hornet. Steven Adams leading with 4.8 offensive rebounds per game, with Andre Drummond right behind him, Derek Favors, Hassan Whiteside, and DeAndre Ayton. Defensive boards per game, we are looking at Steven Adams, Andre Drummond, Clint Capella, Nikola Jokic, and Rudy Gobert. Leading in rebounds per game is Steven Adams with 15.5. And then Drummond, Capella, Vucevic, and Bam Adebayo. Leading in assists per game this season so far, Rajon Rondo, Steph Curry, LeBron James, De'Aaron Fox, and Malcolm Brogdon. The steals leader, unsurprisingly, is Chris Paul with 2.3 steals per game. Victor Oladipo leading with right behind number 2 with 1.9. Paul George and Patrick Beverley at 1.8, and Rajon Rondo down at 1.7. Blocks per game. Leading the league is Kristaps Porzingis. Rudy Gobert at number 2. Miles Turner at number 3. Number 4 is our big 7'6" bench center, Taco Fall, who's also averaging 14.3 points per game. He's not averaging all that many rebounds per game, and I really want to get him more boards. And honestly, moving Steven Adams power forward might be the move for that. Anyway, he's averaging 2.2 blocks per game, which is really good. And if he continues that, he will probably lead the league this season. Turnovers per game this season, Fred VanVleet is leading with 3.5. Donovan Mitchell, Jimmy Butler, Russell Westbrook, and John Wall. Field goals made per game averaged is 9.7 for LeBron. Giannis with 9.4. Zach with 8.8. Steph with 8.6. And Kyrie with 8.6. Leading in field goal percentage, Taco Fall leading with a .794. 79% field goal percentage, and he's 14 point. He is .14 percentage over the next person behind him, which is Julius Randle. So Taco Fall doing really, really well with that. Looking at the 3-pointers made, or actually I don't know the 3-point percentage. 3-point percentage is led by Nemanja Bjelica with a 0.615% 3-point percentage. Brian Forbes, I think it's Bryn Forbes. 3-pointers made per game is led by Kyle Lowry and Steph Curry, Devin Booker, Trae Young, and Kemba Walker. 3 points attempted, Curry, Lowry, Booker, LaVine, and Young. Free throws made, we have per game is Dennis Schroeder. I'm very surprised to see that. Dennis Schroeder leading at 4.2 free throws made per game out of 4.8 free throws attempted. And then Joel Embiid is 4.2 out of 5.1. So Dennis Schroeder leading a category. Very nice. Free throw percentage, a lot of players are still in the 100%. Still haven't had enough time for them to miss free throws, of course. Nobody will ever be perfect on a season. Minutes per game. Paul George leading at about 32.3. Damian Lillard leading about 32. Fouls per game. Jaren Jackson, John Morant, Bradley Beal, Nerlens Noel, and Zion Williamson are all leading in that category. Points allowed per game, D'Angelo Russell, Jamal Murray, Damian Lillard, Klay Thompson, and Steph Curry are allowing a lot of points per game. Best plus and minus is LeBron James, Rajon Rondo, Anthony Davis, Jason Tatum, and Daniel Tice. And then leading in points scored this season so far is Steph Curry, LeBron James right behind him, Zach LaVine not too far behind, and then, of course, Kyrie and D'Angelo Russell pretty far behind them. Rebounds, Drummond is at 191. Steven Adams should catch up to him and beat him after this game with 186. And Clint Capella is way far behind at 157. So Steven Adams, Andre Drummond really showing their elite status in terms of being glass-cleaning rebounders. In terms of assists, Rajon Rondo has 104 with Steph Curry right behind him. LeBron James not too far behind that. And then you got Brogdon and D'Angelo Russell. Leading in steals, Chris Paul has 27 already on the season. Blocks, Rudy Gobert has 31. Miles Turner has 29. Taco Fall not too far behind at third with 26, hoping to catch up maybe in this game. I know he's had a couple of games where he's had about 3 or 4 blocks. I think 5 was his most. We can take a look at that. Game highs in blocks for him is 5 in a single game. His most point score was 28. That was a very good game for us. Turnovers, Donovan Mitchell has 40. Van Vliet has 39, so real close together. They need to work on that, honestly. Most field goals made is LeBron. Out of attempted, Dennis Schroeder has the worst field goal percentage this season, I believe. I'm curious. Where's the field goal percentage? Yeah, Taco Fall has the best. And Dennis Schroeder all the way down at 112 with a .374 field goal percentage. But he's still averaging a solid amount of points per game with, 19.2. That's actually pretty solid. I mean, that's not anything to boast about, but it's still real solid. I mean, 19.2 puts him in the top, 25? Yep, top 25. He's 21st in points per game. So we're hoping to continue our scoring spree. And without further ado and any more wasting of time, let's hop right into the New York Knicks. The Knicks are rocking at, 6-6. We are 7-5 after 2 games. One in a row. We're going to try and make it 3 games in a row. We're going up against Elfrid Payton, R.J. Barrett, the rookie, Marcus Morris, Julius Randle, and Mitchell Robinson. They're going to be playing at home, so we are heading to Madison Square Garden in New York, and I want to find some good unis for them to rock. And I think them rocking their city uniforms is a great idea, and I think us rocking our city uniforms, which I think we wore last game, so we won't do that. We'll do our statement unis or classics. I think statement uniforms sounds like a good idea. I think arm sleeves should be black today. I think leg accessories will be black, and I think the socks will be black. Actually, I think we should be going more whites with the accessories. I think we'll do that. So lots of white accessories. I think that works. And without further ado, let's hop into it. And if it lets me edit lineups, which it better because I don't want to see those videos. So here's your starting lineups. So they got Elfrid Payton, R.J. Barrett, Marcus Morris, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson. Coming off the bench is Taj Gibson and Bobby Portis. And then Kevin Knox coming off as well at number 8, DeMar Dotson at number 9, and Frank Ntilikina at 10. A very good team right there, right away, that I've noticed. Taco Fall, Jabari Parker, Otto Porter are still my 3 big guys off the bench. Carson Edwards and Chris Clemens as well. And then, of course, there's your starting 5 with Schroeder, Powell, Bridges, Washington, and Adams. And yes, I know that Jabari Parker and Otto Porter are better than my starting power forward and small forward, but there's a reason that I have them coming off the bench because they help with those bench points in having us keep up. We're going to have everybody guarded by everybody. I think that's a good one. I really want Mitchell Robinson honestly guarded by Taco Fall, if I can. Julius Randle, I think, guarded by Steven Adams is a little bit better. If I'm not going to lie. I'm just, throwing it out there. I think that Julius Randle guarded by Steven Adams is going to be a little bit of better matchup for us. Marcus Morris can be guarded by Miles Bridges. Actually, I think he should be guarded by P.J. Washington. R.J. Barrett guarded by Powell, and Payton guarded by Schroeder. I think Powell guarding Payton and then Schroeder guarding Barrett is going to be a better matchup. So it's a little mixed up, but we'll see how it goes. And here we go. In New York, there's a look at the World Trade Center. The brand new World Trade Center is beautiful. I've seen it in person. It is a magnificent sight. Rest in peace for all the people who died in that tragic day in history. Hopefully we'll never see anything like that ever again. Here's a look at Dennis Schroeder, 19.2 points per game, and he's not even averaging a single steal per game. He used to be very good at stealing, but I absolutely am trash with stealing with him. Here's a look at Julius Randle coming over from the Pelicans in free agency. Here's Schroeder this season, 19.2 points per game, 30% three-point percentage. Last 5 games, 23 points per game with 53% field goal percentage, or three-point percentage. So Dennis Schroeder really starting to ramp up, trying to beat his averages from last year, which was about 15 points per game. I'm going to try and bump it up to try and be about 20-plus points per game, if we can get him up there. So it'll be Mitchell Robinson and Steven Adams on the tip. Right in the center as we are about to get ready to tip off, and the ball is up, and the Knicks will take possession, and we'll start with the ball. So second and third quarter, you will see the Hornets take possession, and then first and fourth, you will see the Knicks. Here's Schroeder with it, and he's guarded by Payton. Schroeder looking for that screen. He takes a screen. Schroeder passes to Adams. Adams passes to Bridges. Bridges passes down to Adams. Adams inside, guarded by Mitchell Robinson. Steven Adams puts up right over Mitchell Robinson, and Steven Adams puts the first points on the board for the Charlotte Hornets. So here we go. Here is Elfrid Payton, guarded up top by Norman Powell, and inside to a rejection by Steven Adams. What a start already. Here's P.J. Washington, pass to Miles Bridges, who shoots a three, and he's going to put it in easily. Miles Bridges getting us going with a three-point shot in the face of Mitchell Robinson. My goodness. Already a fast start. Here's R.J. Barrett inside on the post, and that's going to be a 2-point bucket for R.J. Barrett, the rookie, coming from Duke. Here is Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder shaking ankles, and Schroeder pulling up mid-range. Dennis Schroeder can't come down with that one. Top right of your screen, you're going to be able to see the points scored, as well as assists and rebounds for each player. Here's a floater from Elfrid Payton. Sorry, I thought that was R.J. Barrett. Here's Schroeder with it. Schroeder out at three-point land. Finds a hot zone. And that's a reach-in foul. That's going to be on Elfrid Payton. And first foul for the Knicks. Schroeder last night in the win versus Detroit went 6 for 12, 5 assists, and 19 points. Very, very good performance last night from Schroeder. Here's the pass to Powell. Powell wide open. Norman Powell for a bucket. Norman Powell 2 points on the board now. And the Hornets are off to a fast start already. 7-4, and here's Robinson top of the key, guarded by Bridges. He passes down to Marcus Morris, who's guarded by P.J. Washington. Morris puts it up, and no good. Nice rebound there from Steven Adams. Here's Schroeder with it. Schroeder on the drive. Schroeder with the Euro step, and Schroeder can't come down with that one. So last night, 7 blocks and 4 steals by the Hornets team as a team. Trying to get something going here. Tries to take a screen. Here's Schroeder on the drive. Schroeder on the layup, and another miss for Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder off to a little bit of a slow start already. Can't quite find anything inside. And a steal nearly by Schroeder. Pass to Payton. Payton for 3. And Elfrid Payton can't get that one. Mitchell Robinson puts it right up. And that's going to cut it. Give the lead to the Knicks. 8-7 now. Here's Schroeder has it. He passes to Bridges. Bridges guarded by Morris. Morris out to Powell. Norman Powell gets a screen. Norman Powell shoots a 3. Norman Powell puts a bucket in. From the corner 3, Norman Powell. And a beautiful job by Norman Powell that time. So 10-8 now. Here's Morris with it, guarded by Washington. Out to Barrett. And Elfrid Payton out, left side wing. He's got it. He drives inside. And it's a floater and a miss. and a putback, and a nice job on the tip. We're at 57%, where they're sitting in 50%. He looks for a pick and fade this time. He takes a screen, he drives, and Schroeder fouled on the way up, and he's going to take his talents to the free throw line and shoot 2 free throws. And Schroeder's first is good, so his first point on the game is from a free throw. His second is a miss. So 1 point for Schroeder, and a nice job by the Knicks to throw him off his game. Here's Elfrid Payton with it. Driving right side. And a pass down to Julius Randle, guarded by Schroeder, and Schroeder had it. Pass to PJ. Thought he had something. He hands off to Bridges. Miles Bridges looking for anything. He's going to take a screen from PJ. Gets a screen and a wide open shot for Miles Bridges. And he's not going to make that mid-range shot, unfortunately. So here's Elfrid Payton with it. On the drive, pass out to Marcus Morris. Morris, the former Celtic last year, had a very good career for the Celtics, or at least a very good season last year as they made their playoff run. And Marcus Morris is a very good three-point shooter in and of himself. A nice rejection that time. Here's P.J. Washington with it. P.J., he's driving, and P.J. puts it up, and he's going to miss it. Charlotte only leads by 1. Here is R.J. Barrett, and he's going to put in the floater, and a nice job by R.J. Barrett. So the New York Knicks take the lead. It's 12-1, or 12-11, sorry. Here's Norman Powell inside. Norman Powell with the circus layup. Nice job by Norman Powell. Norman's been doing very well for us as well. He's 3 for 3 today with 1 3-point shot. None of our players are very good at steals, to be honest. Payton with the top of the key. Passes out to Morris. Morris guarded by Washington. Hand off to Schroeder. Schroeder guarding him. Going inside. Morris. Right over top. Can't get it to go. And that's going to be a miss and a rebound for Steven Adams. Schroeder with it. On the fast break. He's going to drive. And Schroeder. Easy 2 points. And Schroeder finally puts himself on the board with a bucket. And the Charlotte Hornets 15. Knicks 12 as a 3-point advantage by Charlotte. And the Knicks take the first time out. So coming back out as the bench squad comes in for both teams. You see Frank Ntilikina coming in. Bobby Portis, Otto Porter, Jabari Parker, and Carson Edwards with Chris Clemens as well. Here's Bobby Portis, 3-point line, and a pass down to Taj Gibson, who throws it down. So Taj Gibson with a beautiful dunk. Here's Carson Edwards, who's been coming off the bench for us. He's been doing a phenomenal job, I will not lie. I'm going to pass down to Taco Fall. Taco Fall's been our stud so far this season, and he's going to miss his first shot today. Leading the league with 79% field goal percentage. He is an absolute monster inside and will make at least 9 out of 10 shots. And they're saying about 8 out of 10 shots. Pass to Portis, and Bobby Portis, he can't make that one. And he puts it back up easily on the putback. Jumper is good. Here's a pass, inside. Oh, it's a lost pass, so a turnover. Here's Ntilikina. And the bench. Kevin Knox takes the lead to a 3-point game. Now the bench squad has to do a little bit better. Here we go. Here's a pass. Taco Fall down inside. He's got to work that low block. Taco Fall. He misses another one. Taco Fall's second straight miss in a row, as I was just talking him up. Here's Ntilikina with it. Out to Portis. Bobby Portis, it's knocked away, and the Knicks will retain possession. Nice job, Otto Porter. Try and tip that away. 13 seconds left. Here is a look at the league leaders in points off of turnovers. The Hornets lead in 7.3 points per off of turnovers this season. So we usually get a turnover. We try and take advantage of it. Pass down to Taj Gibson. Gibson inside is very dangerous as well. Pass out to Kevin Knox. He gets a screen. Knox drives inside. Knox, and a foul that time by Otto Porter, and that's going to be a shooting foul, and that's going to take Kevin Knox to the free throw line. His first free throw is good. That's going to extend the lead to 4. And his second free throw is a miss. So no luck that time. Jabari Parker's going to take it up, and he's going to pass to Chris Clemens. Clemens pass down to Taco. Taco against Bobby Portis. And he has got to get this in, and yes, he does. So he makes his first. He is 1 for 3 today. On the road, he's averaging 13 points per game with 2 blocks and 11 boards. So averaging a double-double on the road for Taco Fall. He was one of the biggest trades we made, and honestly one of the most important. Here's Bobby Portis, top of the key for a 3, and he's not going to make that. Here's Carson Edwards with it. Carson on the drive. Carson with the layup is good. Carson Edwards' first 2 points on the board. And a nice job. Carson Edwards has been a very good playmaker and a very good field general for us. Lots of Ricky Rubio-esque qualities in Carson Edwards, at least the way that I play him. Here's Portis. He's right side wing. Bobby Portis drives inside. Portis looking for anything. He passes back out. And a shot. And a miss. And a rebound right away. Here is Carson Edwards with it. Carson on the drive. Carson fouled on the way up, and he's going to go to the line for 2. So Carson Edwards will go to the line, and a nice job. Carson Edwards, again, like I said, he can drive inside. And he's actually a little bit more deadly than Rubio in terms of scoring. Rubio is a very good inside scorer, but when it comes to three-point scoring and mid-range scoring, Rubio's not all that great. He can make a handful of shots from mid-range and a few from three-point, but he's not all that, versed. Nice rebound that time from Jabari Parker. A wide open corner 3, this time for Chris Clemens, who puts it in. And a nice look at that. 8-0 run in the last 1 minute and 12 seconds. And just Carson Edwards' passing accuracy is amazing, and he just gets the ball where it needs to go. And Chris Clemens, moving him to shooting guard, has been a very good boon for us as well. As now he can play point guard in an emergency situation, as a block from Taco will go down. Here's a pass to Parker. Parker with it. Or Porter, sorry. Otto Porter. Kevin Knox guarding. Takes a screen from Parker. Pass to Parker. And Parker tries to put it in. Can't make that one. So Charlotte leads 23-19. 4-point advantage. And Taj Gibson dunks it down to secure the 2 points. Carson Edwards out to Chris Clemens. Chris Clemens on a drive. Chris fouled on the way up by number 21, and he's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Everybody's rocking headbands today. Almost everybody for the Knicks has a headband on. And Chris Clemens puts in his extra points. So he has 4 points on the day, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Here's Ntilikina, right side wing, pass Bobby Portis. Portis for 3, and Bobby Portis drills a 3 to tie it back up. And Carson, why not? So it's a tie game at the end of 1, 24 apiece, hoping that the Hornets can pull away. Here's some of the highlights. As we end 1, it's been a pretty close game, and they played very well on both sides of the ball. And they want to talk to Bobby Portis, which we don't want to do. Here we go. Here's the pass inside. Carson Edwards is going to take it as we start the second quarter play. Here's Carson. He has it. Pass out to Porter. Porter down to Taco. Fall with it inside. Fall. And he's going to spin up. And he's going to miss. Taco Fall really struggling today against Bobby Portis inside. Bobby Portis, a very good interior defender, I'm assuming. Trying to find Bobby Portis. Here's a screen. And beautiful defense for Carson. Here's Bobby Portis for 3. And Bobby's going to drill it. Bobby Portis is really being that stretch big they need him to be. And they're going to pass it down to Taco once again. Taco really trying to work on Bobby Portis. And Taco puts in another one. So Taco is struggling today. 7 lead changes, 3 ties so far today. Charlotte's led a 5-point lead at most. Haven't been able to maintain it, though. They really need to work inside more in order to maintain that lead. Here is Portis. Portis can't shoot the 3, so Taco's going to have to guard him. Here's Kevin Knox. Drive inside is stolen by Carson Edwards, and it's stolen right back by Bobby Portis. And the pass to Taj Gibson, and they score right off that turnover. So double turnovers right that time. Here's Chris Clemens. Chris Clemens, and a pass down to Taco. Taco against Bobby. Bobby. So he gets him on the fake, and Taco off the bank shot that time. Cuts it back down to 1. 55%. Very even in scoring today. Bobby Portis has been an interior just machine. Here's Dotson, packs to Knox. Knox for 3. And Knox not going to get that one. Chris Clemens getting that board that time. Chris, a very slippery character, out to Carson Edwards. Looking for a screen from Taco. Takes the screen. Carson wide open. And Carson going to miss that one. A nice rebound that time for Kevin Knott. Can't remember his name. Bobby Portis. There we go. Here's Nitlakina taking it. Pass back to Knox. Knox has it left side. Pass to Portis. Portis for 3. Bobby Portis missing that one. That's a loose ball foul on Nitlakina. Second personal. So Schroeder comes back in. So does Steven Adams. So most of these starters come back in. Takes a screen from Steven Adams. Pass back to Steven Adams. Pass back to Schroeder. Schroeder out to Edwards. Gets a screen. Carson Edwards going to let it fly. Carson Edwards can't get that one to go. And a rejection by Taj Gibson. Taj sending it back. And here comes the rest of the starting crew. Pass to Parker. Pass to Bridges. Bridges for 3. Miles Bridges can't get that one to fall. So he's up against him. He's going to spin inside. He's going to miss that one. Adams not able to convert on that one. RJ Barrett driving inside. And RJ can't get that one to go. And a foul that time on Jabari Parker. And here's RJ Barrett to the line for 2 free throws. He will make his first. RJ Barrett as a rookie so far doing not a bad job. He's going to make both, and that's going to extend the lead to 3 points. So here's Schroeder has it. Schroeder going to go to the left side. Schroeder a pass to Powell. Powell guarded by Barrett. Powell takes the screen. Powell pulls up. Powell for 3, and Powell can't tie it up. Here we go. Here is RJ. And a miss. Inside, Julius Randle has it. Mitchell Robinson puts it back up. Randle can't come down with it, and a foul on Steven Adams. And so Julius Randle's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. He's not a bad free throw shooter. And they extend the lead to 4. And he makes it a 5-point lead for the Knicks. Here Schroeder has it. He gets a screen. Schroeder pulls up, floater, and rejected by Mitchell Robinson, and the Hornets will retain possession. Mitchell Robinson. He was one of my favorite players last year. I mean, of course, next to James Harden. Takes a screen from PJ. 3 seconds, pulls up. He can't make that one. It's tipped and rebounded by Mitchell Robinson, and the Knicks are starting to pull away. 5-point game right now. They really have got to stop this RJ Barrett 4-3. He misses it. Pass to Schroeder. Schroeder. Pass inside. That's to Steven Adams. Steven, he's going to go right up and in on a green release, and he's going to go to the line for an extra point. And he makes the end one attempt. Nice job, Steven Adams. 5 points, 5 boards for Steven. So here's Elfrid Payton with it. Left side. Down to Randall. Randall stolen away by Powell. Norman Powell. He has it. The lob to PJ. He missed it. And Schroeder on the nice close shot that time. Beautiful job by Schroeder to tie it right back up. He has 5 points. He's 2 for 7, which is not very good. Here we go. Here's Julius Randle inside against Adams. Great defense by Steven Adams. Trying to keep him contained, keep him from finding any open shots. Here's Morris with the top of the key. Takes a screen. Morris. He's going to be pulling up. Morris on the drive. And Marcus Morris in the last second right before the shot clock. Gives him back the lead. And that's a foul. That's a reach in by R.J. Barrett. Here's Powell with it. Out on the corner. Powell calls for a screen. Powell gets a screen. Powell pulls up for three. Powell misses a three. Pass wide open Marcus Morris for three. And he's not going to convert that one. Schroeder with it. Fast break. Schroeder driving right around. Schroeder inside. And Schroeder can't make the tireless shot. Here's Alfred Payton down. And it's ripped away. A nice job. And the Hornets will retain possession. So still New York only leads by 2. Here's a look at the league leaders in rebounds per game. 50 rebounds per game for the Hornets. Hornets are dominating in a few categories, but not dominating in the wins-losses category, as they are 7-5. Let's see. He's looking for something. He passes this one to Adams. Gets a screen. Passes Schroeder. Schroeder corner shot. Schroeder misses a wide open three. Here's Payton inside, and Payton can't make that one. Pass to Bridges. Bridges has it. Bridges on the drive. Bridges on a drive layup. That time ties it right back up. 35 apiece. And the assist goes to Dennis Schroeder. Here's Payton with it, top of the key. He's guarded by Powell. And a lob to Mitchell Robinson. And Robinson throws it down from the lob from Payton. Here's Powell, hands off to Schroeder. Out to Powell. Powell looking for a screen from R.J. Barrett. Takes a screen, pulls up. And Norman Powell in the face of R.J. Barrett. Nice job. Norman Powell takes the lead back for the Hornets, 38-37. Tries to go for a steal. Here's Morris, guarded by Washington. Robinson, left side. Pass down to Barrett. Barrett can't get that one to go. Here's Schroeder, he has it. Schroeder driving. Schroeder on the tireless circus finish. And Schroeder will go to the line for two. Or for one, sorry, for an and one opportunity. And Schroeder's free throw is good. 8 points for Dennis Schroeder, 3 assists on the game so far. 5 points for Steven Adams, though. Here's Payton down to Barrett. RJ guarded by Schroeder, and Schroeder inside, and he gets the board. Dennis Schroeder has the board. And a deep pass to Powell for a mid-range bucket, and Norman Powell with 12 points. Norman Powell really showing his athleticism and his potential to be a future superstar on this team. Here is Morris. Morris driving. And good defense, good help defense. And Morris on the fade. No luck, and a nice rebound. 9 boards for Steven Adams. Out to Powell. Powell out right side wing. And Powell can drive. And Powell unable to make that one. Here's the bucket. And the miss. And the rebound. And the putback is up and good. A nice job that time for Julius Randle. How's it going, boss? Here's Julius Randle to shoot. Leave the and one attempt, and he makes it. So a 3-point play that time. So in comes the bench squad. That's Taco Fall against Taj Gibson. I will take that all day, any day. And Taco. Except he won't make it over Taj. Good defense inside by Taj Gibson. Here's Kevin Knox driving against Porter. Otto Porter out to Ntilikina. Ntilikina out to DeMar Dotson. Back to Knox. Knox to Randle. Randle guarded by Adams. Back down to Gibson. Gibson fires the mid-range and misses that one. 3 boards that time for Taco Fall. Calls for a screen. Takes a screen. And Carson Edwards drives and fouled by Gibson on the way up. Carson's first free throw is good. And Edwards puts in his second. Back to Kevin Knox. Hand off to Ntilikina. Back to Dotson. Dotson right side. Takes a screen from Knox. And he tries and misses. Nice rebound for Porter. Pass to Edwards. Edwards has it. Edwards going to drive, but stolen away, and the Knicks will retain possession. Tried to drive and score, and no chance on that one. Nice defense there from Ntilikina. Ntilikina top of the key. 17 seconds left in the first half as the Hornets lead by 5. And he's going to kill some clock. He's going to make sure we can't score. Here is down to Portis. Portis. On the spin drive and makes the buzzer beater. Bobby Portis has been putting on a show against Taco. I will not lie. I'm very surprised at how well Bobby Portis has played today. That's going to be halftime, folks. We're going to get to look at some of the halftime stats as well as the highlights from the first half. Here's some of the highlights. Miles Bridges putting in a 3 to start the game off for us. Taj Gibson's been dunking it as well. Gibson's a very powerful player. Steven Adams doing a nice job inside. He's not scoring as much as I want him to, but he's doing his best. Same thing with Taco Fall. I wish Taco Fall could score some more points, but Bobby Portis inside's been really locking him down and not really giving him any easy shots. Contesting a lot of his shots and making it hard. Norman Powell taking screens, putting up threes. Norman Powell's been killing it for us. Steven Adams, 5 points, 9 boards. Bobby Portis, 10 points, 5 boards, 2 assists. So solid first half from both teams, and it's a close game. It is 45-42 at the half, and the Hornets will get the ball to start the third. So we'll see the starters come back out. Schroeder, Powell, Bridges, Washington, and Adams coming back out to start the third quarter and hoping to extend the lead to more than 3 points. So Schroeder has it top of the key. He's going to pass this one down to Steven. Steven against Mitchell. Steven fades away and makes the fading shot. Nice job. Steven Adams with 7 points now. Here's Peyton with it. Peyton right side wing looking for anything. Pass to Robinson. Robinson takes a screen. Robinson inside. Mitchell Robinson can't get that one, and that's double-digit rebounds for Steven. Marcus Morris really doesn't want any of this sauce. He takes a screen. He passes this one to Washington. Washington pass out to Powell. You leave Norman Powell wide open, and he's going to... I will take that shot every time, even though he missed it. Pass to Payton. And an easy 2 points for Mitchell Robinson. I was trying to find my player. It wouldn't let me find him. Here's Schroeder has it. And Schroeder pulls up mid-range. Dennis Schroeder, double-digit points now. Dennis Schroeder, 10 points. 8 points in the first half, 30% field goal percentage, which is about his average already this season. He's got to do a little bit better than that scoring the ball. Dennis Schroeder's no MVP this season. Absolutely nowhere near MVP. Here's Morris driving and fouled by P.J. Washington. So Morris to the line for 2 free throws. And he misses his first. He'll get a chance at his second, which he will make, cutting the lead back to 4. Here Schroeder has it. And here is Washington. Takes the screen. Schroeder down to Steven. Steven putting it up. Nice job on the assist from Schroeder. Steven Adams trying to get double-double. They are 28th in assists per game. Tonight they already have 10. We only average 17. We've got to do a little bit better than that in the assist category. Marcus Morris pass to Barrett. Barrett pass to Payton. Payton top of the key. Moves to the right side. Driving right against PJ. And a block from PJ Washington. Here's Norman Powell with it. Norman Powell on the drive. Past Steven Adams couldn't catch it because Elfrid Payton caught it first. Here's Elfrid Payton with it. Pass to Morris. Morris back to Payton. Payton left side wing. Guarded by Schroeder. Takes a screen from Barrett. And rejected by Steven Adams. And he's going to lead past this one to PJ, who's going to lay it up and in. No dunk for PJ Washington. So PJ gets his first 2 points. Here's Morris with it. He backs way up towards the line. Then Elfrid Payton left side wing. Hand off to Morris. Morris mid-range, and he's going to drill that one. 6 points lead by Charlotte still. Here's Powell has it. Powell left side. Powell gets a screen. Powell takes a screen. Passes. Pass. So a double pass that time. Miles Bridges in the corner for 3. Miles Bridges unable to make that one. Miles Bridges really struggling from the three-point line today. Other than that first shot, he has really been on edge. Hasn't really put in anything consistent. Elfrid Payton going to shoot 2 free throws. He misses his first. Sub in Jabari Parker in the post. And he makes his second. So Jabari Parker subs in for P.J. Washington. Oh my goodness. Here is Steven Adams and a pass to Parker. Parker, get out of the paint. Parker, out of the paint. There you go. Sorry, didn't mean to yell that time. If I could switch it up. There we go. And the fader for Parker, no good. And Schroeder on the good board. Back out to Parker. Parker on the deep fade. And Parker still can't make it. Steven Adams puts it back. Nice job, Steven Adams, to get double-digit points. He's got a double-double now. 11 points, 13 rebounds. Steven Adams is on fire. Jabari Parker, I'm really trying to work in the paint. And the fader from Barrett. And R.J. Barrett can't make it. Mitchell Robinson got the board that time. Morris has it. Takes a screen. Gets the pick and roll. Gibson for 3. Taj Gibson can't come down with that one. Steven Adams has the board. Pass to Schroeder. Schroeder down inside to Parker. Jabari Parker, 2 points. Nice job inside for Parker. Trying to pull this as a 9-point lead now. Trying to pull it to 10. Very up and down for the Hornets today. So we're going to only play 1 game today instead of the normal 2. I will be playing at least 2 games tomorrow, hopefully, but I'm playing 1 today because I do have time, and I'm able to. And a 2-point shot there from R.J. Barrett. R.J. Barrett, 9 points today. But Norman Powell beating him in points. Out to Powell. Takes a screen. Norman Powell shoots a 3. Norman Powell puts in a 3. 15 points for Norman Powell. I mean, Norman Powell's just an excellent 3-point shooter, and it's really pretty unstoppable how good he is. Here's Marcus Morris. He's driving, and a foul. Reach-in foul that time or a shooting foul by Miles Bridges. Here's Marcus Morris to the line. He makes his first, so cuts it back down to a 9-point game. And cuts it to an 8-point lead. Here's Carson Edwards. Taco Fall subs in. And there's Bobby Portis, who's been his primary enemy today. Been preventing him from being his Taco Fall self. As he spins inside and does a nice job. Taco Fall with a beautiful move inside. Leads the league in NBA field goal percentage at 79%, which is very, very good. And we're going to try and continue that after this game. Morris driving against Porter, and Morris runs over Porter. No charge call on that one. And the pass right down to Taco. That's who they're going to go to. And Taco puts it right up and over. Taco Fall 10 points. He's got to get his rebounds up per game if he wants to be one of the rookies of the year. Pass out to Morris. Morris to Ntilikina. Ntilikina on the drive. And Ntilikina misses, and a rebound there from Carson Edwards. Carson to Otto. Otto on the drive. Otto tries to float it in, and no luck. Otto Porter won the game for us. He had the game winner in one of our games more recently. So Otto Porter's first free throw is good. So his first points on the board are coming from this free throw attempt. So 2 points on the board for Otto Porter. Now, this offseason, Taco's going to have a lot of work that he's going to be able to get done. Pass out to Knox. Knox for deep 2-point shot, and he's going to make that one. So a 10-point game still. Pass to Schroeder. Schroeder has it. Schroeder to Carson. Carson Edwards has it. Carson's going to pull up. Heavy pressure in his face, and the nice rebound that time from Bobby Portis. Here's DeMar Dotson. Dotson misses, and a nice rebound there from Taco. Here's a pass to Otto Porter, and Otto Porter for a dunk. Otto Porter slams it down. Nice job by Otto. Ntilikina back to Portis. Bobby Portis can't shoot the 3, and he will if he's given an open shot. Pass down to Gibson. Taj right over to Parker, and a nice rebound there from Taco. Back to Schroeder. Schroeder down to Jabari Parker, who throws it down. Nice job, Jabari. On the nice assist from Schroeder. Schroeder has 7 assists. He almost had a triple-double in the game more recently as well. Here's Knox. Pass down to Gibson. Gibson out to Portis. Portis stolen away by Taco. Taco pass to Porter. Otto Porter has it. Otto Porter on the drive and can't get the points, but a foul on Bobby Portis. And Otto Porter is going to go to the line for 2 free throws, where he makes his first one of this attempt and misses the second. Otto Porter trying to play some good defense, and Ntilikina on a nice pass, or a nice score off the assist. Again, like I said, Otto Porter just doesn't produce enough coming off the bench for me to really warrant giving him more minutes. And a 3-point shot from Otto Porter. I say that as he starts producing. Watch, he's going to put up a 20-point game today. 74-58 so far as the Hornets are pulling away quite easily from the Knicks. Here's Dotson. Shot from Portis is good. Bobby Portis cuts it to a 14-point game. Bobby Portis has 12 minutes and 12 points. Here's Porter with it. Porter looks for a screen. Otto Porter on a drive. Otto Porter puts it in through contact. Nice job by Otto Porter, who has 10 points now. Otto guarding Knox. About 25 seconds left in the first. Stolen by Parker. Parker to Porter. Porter on the layup, but fouled on the way. Going to go Kevin Knox's third foul, and Otto Porter's going to go to the line for free throws. So he makes his next free throw, so he's got 4 for 5 on free throws. Call it 5 for 6. So 12 points for Otto. Otto Porter really coming out strong today. Here's Ntilikina down to Julius Randle, guarded by Jabari Parker. Rebound by Schroeder. So 78-60 is the score right now, as the Hornets are really pulling away from the Knicks. Not really a surprise with the way the Hornets play offensively when they really get going. Here's your State Farm assist of the game. That's going to be Dennis Schroeder down to Steven Adams. Steven hasn't had any big dunks. We really haven't had any big dunks today, unfortunately. So really no highlights. Might have to go find a Norman Powell three-point shot or something. Might be Norman Powell shooting a wide open three. That might be my thumbnail. Well, that might be Otto Porter. Pass to Otto. Otto takes a screen. Otto shoots a three. And that's a loose ball foul on Taco Fall. Here's Dotson with it. Dotson right side. Pass to Portis. Bobby Portis pass down to Barrett. Barrett fading. Missing. Nice rebound that time from Otto Porter. He takes a screen and a dunk from Otto Porter. My goodness. And that's our thumbnail right there. That's that spinning reverse dunk right there from Otto Porter. I gotta see that again. That is the thumbnail right there as the Hornets blow past the Knicks. No cameras for it either. That stinks. I gotta get a good angle on this. I don't know how I want to do this. Really would have been nice if it was a wind-up dunk. If it was him pulling that back, pulling the hammer back on this. But I think, something like that. Whoops. Something along those lines will probably be good. We'll get him right here. That's going to be about as good as it gets. Unless I can find another one soon. Fourth quarter started. 80-60, a 20-point game so far. Bobby Portis looking for somebody to pass the ball to. Passes out to R.J. Barrett. And the shot. And the shot clock violation as the Hornets take possession. So the Hornets retake possession. I kind of want to get Norman Powell shooting a three. I mean, I know he missed it, but that's kind of the look I want. Just because Norman Powell he's been killing it. I really don't like his shot animation, I'm not going to lie. Oh, rejected by Taco. Goodness, Otto Porter's second personal foul. New York Knicks upcoming schedule. Got the Cavs, Sixers, Spurs, and Nets for the Knicks. So RJ Barrett going to the line for 2 free throws. Misses the first. And misses the second. Otto Porter a 3-point shot? I mean, by all means, please. Give Otto Porter a wide open 3-point shot, RJ. I think that'll be it. Maybe without the Tissot in the background. I think that right there. I think that'll be our thumbnail. So we'll clock it right there. That's going to be the thumbnail for today. Even though I spent time trying to do that dunk one that he got, but I think him shooting it is a little bit better just because we've been kind of... Even though I said we've been... Look, he's got 17 points as I say Otto Porter hasn't been producing. Otto Porter has not been producing, ladies and gentlemen. He just hasn't put up enough points. And a lob to Mitchell Robinson to miss. Ooh, tipped, and the Hornets get the ball. Mitchell Robinson's mad that he missed that. Here's Otto Porter. He's got it. Otto Porter turning into a crucial contributor. He's fast. Otto Porter driving, and Otto missing. Nice rebound for Steven. Steven pass to Otto. Otto shoots it, and Otto makes it. 19 points for Otto Porter. So I say he doesn't produce, and then I say he's going to do 20 points. And what's he doing? He's putting up 20 points. 19 points, technically. Only 2 boards, though, which could be better. Good defense. Kevin Knox down to Mitchell Robinson. And rejected. P.J. Washington. Foul on Julius Randle. Randle to the line. 4 free throws. And he makes another one. 61-85. Nice rebound there from Otto Porter. Otto Porter he's got the burners on. And Otto misses that one. Good rebound by Porter. How was Otto close? Easy 2 points. So Otto Porter, 21 points today. I think his most is like 30 something. 7 for 10, 70% for Otto Porter today. Back to Reggie Bullock. And that weird hair that he's got. Mitchell Robinson, right side wing. And a pass down to Alonzo Trier. And Trier, no good on that one. This time out to Evan Turner. He's wide open in the corner. Evan Turner unable to put that one in the bucket. Semi Ojeleye is in the game now. He's one of the players that I like to watch play as well. Dennis Smith, the dunk machine. I'm going to let Semi take it. We're going to give Otto Porter the ball as well. Didn't see the screen coming from that side, did ya? And a mid-range shot from Otto Porter. Nice job. Otto was a machine. I really got to start using Otto Porter on offense as well. Otto Porter's really pushing for those starting minutes, and he might get some. And the rejection that time. Here's a pass. Otto Porter pulls up. Deep 2. Can't come down with it. Pass back to Otto. Takes a screen. Otto can't. He's looking for something. Otto. Step back fade. And Otto can't get it to go as Ogilvy puts it back. Ogilvy's first 2 points. Otto Porter might move into the starting lineup. So Otto Porter doing a nice job today. I mean, putting up 20-plus points. He's had potential, but I think he's finally hit that chemistry mark to where I can move him into the starting lineup. Nice job, P.J. Washington. Here's Evan Turner with it. Ogilvy with it. Ogilvy with a dunk. Semi Ogilvy. My goodness. He throws it down with authority. Ogilvy on the nice lead pass that time from Evan Turner. Ogilvy could potentially earn some more starting minutes. Or not starting minutes, but he could earn some more minutes. Here's Dennis Smith against Ogilvy. And Dennis Smith dunks it down over Semi Ogilvy. PJ with a nice rebound that time. And here's Ogilvy. He has it. Ogilvy for the driving layup. And Semi Ogilvy also doing a nice job. Might have to start giving Semi Ogilvy about 5 minutes a game. I mean, he's going to be getting cleanup garbage minutes, but, 5 minutes a game for Semi might be really good for us. Because he's playing pretty well as well. And the shot from Reggie. No good. Evan Turner on the rebound. Clemens. Mid-range, he's garbage. And P.J. Washington dunks it down wide open. Against a Knicks team that just looks lost out there, I'm not going to lie. They look unable to do anything. Dennis Smith scoring a point or two. Alonzo Trier scoring some points. Reggie Bullock doing what he wants, whatever he can do. I mean, a pass to Trier. And still, Chris Clemens is smaller than him and still is somehow able to beat him. Where's the mismatch at? Oh, Gary Clark, that's the mismatch. I don't like that mismatch because Gary Clark is already trash. Ogilvy. Mid-range miss. And a rebound for Ogilvy, who's 6'4". Here's Gary Clark with it. Pass down to PJ. PJ guarded by Morris. Pass to Clark. Clark to Turner. Turner right wing. Turner wide open. Turner drills a 3. Nice job, Evan Turner. Evan Turner's not a bad player either. I've got a few players on here I'm not too worried about using if injuries come. I think I have injuries at normal, unless I turn the injuries down. And a steal attempt, that's a shooting foul on Chris Clemens. Here's Mitchell Robinson going to shoot 2. His first is good. Nice job, Mitchell. Mitchell Robinson was very underrated at one point. And now he's a starter on the Knicks. Here's Evan Turner with it. Evan Turner out to Chris Clemens. Clemens will drop a 3-pointer on you at any time. Speak of the devil. Doesn't have that quick release, but he can shoot a 3-pointer. Out to Trier. Mid-range, easy, wide open. With just about 2 minutes left and leading by about 34 points, the Knicks are definitely going to take this loss, and we're going to continue the win streak. Here's Ogilvy. He has it. He takes a screen. Pulls up mid-range. Ogilvy can't put it in. And the foul on P.J. Washington on Mitchell Robinson. P.J.'s first free throw good. 5 points for P.J. Washington. Double-digit boards. 10 boards for P.J. P.J. Washington can also... She can shoot the three. He's a stretch big. But I just haven't really been able to utilize him in the three-point position in the pick-and-fade game. Morris double team, stolen away by Gary Clark. Pass to Clemens. Clemens out to Ogilvy. He's wide open from way downtown, and he's going to drill it. Semi Ogilvy from downtown, 9 points for Semi. I'm really liking Ogilvy today. Past couple of games when he's gotten garbage minutes, he has dominated. And he's not averaging big point numbers, but putting up 9-10 points in garbage time is very, very good. And the putback for Marcus Morris. Here's PJ. He's going to shoot a three. PJ can't make that. And the drive for Dennis Smith. And he makes the layup. Nice job, Dennis. 70-105, a 35-point advantage. Ogilvy has it. Right side wing. And take a screen from Gary Clark. And Gary Clark going inside, and he can't make that. Gary Clark is not a very good scorer. Out to Smith. Dennis Smith can score in all angles. Threes, dunks, inside, mid-range. Mitch can't make that one. A nice rebound for Gary Clark. And an out of bounds on Gary Clark. Carson Edwards checks in at point. Reggie out to Marcus. They've only got 15 seconds left. Down to Reggie. Reggie Bullock can't put it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And he makes it at the buzzer. And Semi Ogilvy on the buzzer beater. As time expires, MSG is looking really empty as the Hornets come away 107-70 in a dominating performance against the Knicks. 37-point loss for the Knicks, and the Charlotte Hornets extend their win streak to 3 games once again. Here look some of the highlights. Ogilvy throwing it down, doing a nice job. Norman Powell scoring a lot. Some big blocks, big dunks, big plays. Team's getting better and better as the season goes on. Here's a look at your box score. Bobby Portis scored the most out of 14 minutes, 12 points, 7 boards. Mitchell Robinson had 14 boards, with Randall having 10. 5 assists from Ntilikina, 2 steals from Portis, and a block for Mitchell and Taj. 3 turnovers by Julius Randle, though. Couple of dunks by a handful of players. Responsible for 16 points for Bobby Portis. The Hornets' points leader was Otto Porter with 23 points off of 18 minutes. Rebounds, double-double for Steven Adams. Nice job that time. 15 boards. 7 assists from Dennis Schroeder, doing a very nice job. Only 10 points tonight, though. A handful of steals for a lot of players. 2 blocks for Taco Fall, Steven Adams, and P.J. Washington. Only a handful of turnovers. A lot of fouls. 25 points responsible for Dennis Schroeder, though, with those 7 assists. And he was responsible for 23 points, no assists. And 2 dunks for Otto Porter, a nice job. 3 offensive boards for P.J. Washington. So, a nice job by the team as we get the victory. And we are going to move on to 8-5. And we're hoping to continue this trend of no losses. Of course, there will be teams that we might lose against, like the Raptors coming up against Pascal Siakam, who could absolutely dominate us. They have Serge Ibaka, OG Anunoby. They have Pascal Siakam. I don't know who Matt Thomas is. Fred VanVleet. They must have some injuries then. if they have Matt Thomas. Who's their normal shooting guard? They have Cody Zeller, who we traded. Yep, because they have Cody Zeller from us. They also have Marc Gasol. They also have Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, who came from us. Someone must be hurt. Terrence Davis maybe isn't good enough. Kyle Lowry's hurt, that's why. Because Fred VanVleet's starting, but normally he'll play shooting guard. So Matt Thomas is who we have to go up against. His career high, his game highs, he had 25 points in a single game. He has a couple of shooting, catch and shoot, steady shooter, corner specialist, slippery off the ball. What are his stats in shooting? 88 three-point shot, good lord. Fred VanVleet, I know, has good three-point shooting. 84 isn't all that great, and honestly, surprised it's not better. 89 three-point shot from OG Anunoby. Pascal Siakam, he can't really shoot the three-pointer, can he? 82, 87 mid-range. Decent driving dunk, 90 standing dunk. Serge Ibaka, he's dominating. He's a great inside threat. 95 close shot. He can kind of actually shoot the three, too. Cody Zeller, I know, can shoot the three. He has 83-point shot. He's a stretch big. Marc Gasol can kind of shoot it as well, 81. Better mid-range. Chris Boucher, 70. That's not bad. Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, I know, he was decent driving dunk, 88. And he couldn't really shoot anything else. I mean, he could drive dunk, and that's about it. His driving layup wasn't even all that great either. 77. Stanley Johnson, I think, was from the Pistons. 89 close shot. Can't really shoot the three either. Patrick McCaw. Malcolm Miller. Terrence Davis. DeJuan Hernandez. Kyle Lowry, I know, can shoot the three, but he's an all-around scoring machine. 89 driving layup, etc. So we're 8-5 now. And I want to take a look at the power rankings. Hornets are 6th. We are 6th in the NBA for power rankings, which is actually really good. 8-5. We went up 7 spots. The Nets went up 11 spots. Lakers leading at 10-2. Sixers 9-3. They've fallen. They've lost a couple games. LA Clippers 10-3. Celtics 7-4. Grizz are 8-4. And then we are 8-5. So we are coming up. The Warriors 8-5 as well. What other teams are coming up? The Bucks 5-7. Blazers 6-7. Jazz are 6-6. Other than that, Suns are sitting at 2-9. And the Suns are last in the league. Rubio, Booker, Oubre, Saric, and Ayton. They're really struggling. I don't know how they're struggling. They've got a solid team. Could have done the... And these guys are struggling. I know why the Cavs are struggling, because their two best players are Jordan Clarkson and Kevin Love, and then Tristan Thompson. Larry Nance isn't all that great either. I mean, honestly, the two best players are Kevin Love and Tristan Thompson. You got Matthew Dellavedova, Jordan Clarkson, Alfonso McKinney, who can shoot the three somewhat, 86. Kevin Love is an all-around machine, and he deserves better. 83 point, 88 mid-range, but he's 31. He's too old for me. Too old for me to really go after. Colin Sexton's fast. John Henson isn't too bad. Brandon Knight's pretty solid. Kevin Porter Jr. So, I mean, Darius Garland coming from Vanderbilt. I think he's really fast. He can kind of shoot the three. Pelicans. I'm really surprised they're as low as they are, with the fact that they have Derek Favors, Zion, Brandon Ingram, Jrue Holiday, and Lonzo Ball. I'm really surprised at 3-9. I don't know who they've lost to, but Pistons also, I'm surprised. They've got Drummond, Griffin, Doumbouya, Rose, and Jackson. The Kings have they have almost 80 all across the board. And then their center, I think, did he get hurt? Yeah, Rashawn Holmes. Oh, he's a 68. Yeah, he's hurt. Rashawn Holmes is normally pretty close to an 80. So I don't know how they're struggling as well. They got Fox, Heel, Barnes, Bagley, and then Giles. Harry Giles is solid inside too. The Bulls, and they got Zach LaVine, Wendell Carter. The The Spurs have DeMar DeRozan, who I'm going to try and go after in free agency because he's an absolute machine. He can't really shoot the three. He's got a solid mid-range and good all-around driving stats, so we'll see if we can go after him. I know he's 30, but he's just that good. He'd be worth taking for a year or two. T-Wolves, I kind of understand why they're struggling. Their starting center is injured. KT is out for a few weeks. They also have Noah Vonleh coming up from the Portland Trailblazers. The Knicks, understandable, are 6-7 after they just lost, but they did go up in the power rankings. They got a solid lineup. Pacers, I'm surprised why they're struggling. They got Brogdon, Oladipo, Warren, the Sabonis, and Miles Turner. Their team is all around very good. So I'm just surprised a lot of these teams are struggling. I understand why the Wizards would struggle, but they're doing better than half the teams in the league. Anyway, I just want to see the power rankings. We did go up in the power rankings, and we are, what was it, fifth? Fifth in the power rankings? Are you serious? That's crazy. Or sixth. Sorry. Sixth in the power rankings. That's awesome. 2K Sports has us at fifth. Eric Bonish has us at sixth. So, I mean, 2K puts us at fifth, which is very good. So, I'm hoping we can continue this trend. We are going to be playing the Raptors in the next game, and then the Nets, Wizards, Bulls over the next 4 games. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully I'll catch you guys next time. Hopefully we can keep this win streak going. Hope you guys have a great week. Catch you guys next time.